Welcome to 99th Monkey Liberty News for Monday, August 18th, 2014. If you have watched 99th Monkey Liberty News in the past, you know that I typically end with good news. Well, today I'm beginning with bad news. If this is true, SGT report, the new silver fix is a joke, Bix Weir. And this is, if you recall, the 14th was supposed to be the end of the London silver fix. And if you watch silver prices at all, you know that they're not really, they're up fractionally this morning, not significantly. And according to Bix Weir, there will not be significant change based on this, what he's called the new silver fix. So if you have an interest in investing in metals and the economy in general, you might want to watch this video. From Koala Pele's blog, and this appears in many places, is this Office of Poofness, sing, dance, and clap your hands. We are in the implementation phase of the divine plan. There is a Poofness update twice a week these days, and I typically don't mention them because it's all based on intel, and this person claims to know things that are going on behind the scenes. And there has been some substantiation. Some reputable people have endorsed the posts from Office of Poofness. So I would say take it with a grain of salt, but I did want to address this today because according to the Office of Poofness, there are significant changes coming, and this is about new Treasury notes that are not Federal Reserve notes, that are asset-backed. It is about mass arrests, and I'll just read this. The mass arrests will be coming now, and that is about 100,000 globally. Then the global reset will occur, as you do not want these jerks to create a new elite when the funds begin moving. The prosperity packages will restart for those in the programs. Repatriation of the stolen funds will occur and be given back in various factors. The reconstruction projects will begin full force, and the new Republic of the USA will be announced. Again, I want to present this maybe for a little bit of hope, maybe because this could actually be coming down the pike. And people have been saying things of this nature for quite some time, and evidently some of that has even been meant as a trap to catch people who are a part of the cabal, who are trying to manipulate these new developments to their own advantage. And the delays of these events have been due to rounding them up and limiting their power. I do completely believe in the prosperity packages, the farm packages. I do believe that Nasara is real, and as I shared in the videos Changes on the Horizon a little while ago, that there are changes on the horizon. There are laws in the U.S. to bring about restoration of the constitutional republic. And I think our role in all that is to pray and hope and look for change and help wake up the people around us so that the change is, if there's a tipping point of a certain number of people who need to know and understand, our sharing what we know can help us to reach that tipping point. This is some progress that was made, that there's hard proof that this progress was made. And if you want to read about it, the story is here. Breaking interview, child sacrifice in Montreal disrupted, arrests made. Kevin Annett, the ITCCS takes down satanic child sacrifice, exposes Cargill, Sinclair oil execs, Montreal Bishop, and McGill University. And this is very new. This just happened. The sting operation was accomplished on Friday the 15th, and this is the video of Kevin Annett discussing what happened. So there definitely is progress. Evil is being exposed and opposed, and there were even a couple of arrests made here. This Jon Rappaport blog came out over the weekend, and as so much of what Jon Rappaport writes, I believe this is significant. The vaccine against magic. And this is perspective of how humans are wired for magic. And when everything is categorized, quantified, explained, we are not in our true element. And this is just a pleasant reminder of that, and kind of a dare to, to believe in magic. Maybe even to believe that we can get out of the matrix, that the matrix can crumble, and that we can be free human beings once more. And along those lines, this is posted at What's the Real Truth, and this is a Jon Rappaport blog from last week, and I did include the link to this last week. CIA MK Ultra, they intended to use drugs for everything, by Jon Rappaport. And this highlights an idea that I want to mention, but I have this window open as opposed to Jon Rappaport's blog because of a comment that someone wrote here that I want to take a look at. And particularly what I want to look at about this comment, which I think is a very good comment in general. What all of this has done, and Jon Rappaport has actually written about this in the past too, is turn people into virtual zombies. And I have been noticing this more and more. When you think that a lot of people, a significant number of people, are on tranquilizers, mood-altering drugs, SSRIs, the list, that whole laundry list, it explains some things about how people are behaving. There's this strange, at least where I live, you go for a walk and people are just all very, very self-absorbed. They've got their dogs, they've got their, they look like they really have their act together, and they refuse to make eye contact. And you think it's because they're really together and they're confident. I think it's just because they're zombies living in their own fantasy world. And I kind of want to, distinguish here between believing in magic and living in a fantasy world. Magic, is real and impactful, and I'm mostly thinking about Christian music. God does things, makes changes, and people are positively impacted. And when people are on drugs and self-satisfied and self-absorbed and feel like things are okay even when they're not, it creates all these little fantasy worlds. And of course it benefits the cabal to have people in these little fantasy worlds because we're ineffective. And I think the greatest illustration of what that's like, just being, okay, there is, maybe the greatest illustration is The Matrix. But this is also a wonderful illustration, BBC Chronicles of Narnia. And this is the portion of the silver chair wherein the witch has drugged and hypnotized and actually cast a spell on the prince and the children and the Marshwiggle so that they no longer believe in a world where there is sunshine and really Narnia reality. Although the Marshwiggle never quite buys into it all the way. He's teetering on the edge. But the good news is they all wake up and become aware. But this is a really great reminder. If you have 10 minutes just to watch this and see how this force operates, I think illustrations are always helpful. And the good news of the day is from Mario Murillo Ministries is that we can find restoration. We can get plugged back into reality. And this blog from Mario is about getting back the years that Satan stole from you. Whatever lost time there has been in your life, whatever regrets you have, you can find restoration. And this is a really great blog, as are all of Mario's blogs. Thank you for tuning in for today's 99th Monkey Liberty News. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Hoping that you will love one another, take care, and get out there and enforce the Bill of Rights.